Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I chose to stop trying to be happy all the time. I feel like people in general sort of have created this agenda and, ecosystem, especially like within the working world, where you have to be your best all the time. You have to be happy all the time. You have to be presentable all the time. And although, like those are quite like ambitious targets to have, especially consistently. Although they're ambitious, like they're just unrealistic, in my opinion. Like relating it back to happiness, I feel like people will have periods of time where they'll feel happy, and then they'll have periods of time when they're just not happy. Like, I feel like that is the cycle of life. You literally go through, there's so many emotions that humans can feel. And I feel like it's very optimistic to sit there and say like, okay, cool, I have to be happy like all the time. It's a very hard thing to do if anyone has actually tried it. Like for example, today, right? I just woke up. I'm not in the best of moods, but I'm not in a bad mood. Like I'm very neutral right now. I'm not happy, but I'm not sad. Like I'm just in the middle. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's literally nothing wrong with that. Like I've always advocated for being yourself and just like channeling your energy. I know that sounds weird, but it's actually quite true. Like just channel your energy. And by that I just mean like just be you. Like if you wake up one day and you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. Like if you go throughout the day and something changes your mood and then you become happy, then of course, like, there's nothing wrong with that either. But I feel like, people sort of want you to be your best all the time, right? And that is a good target to have. Like, there's nothing wrong with having that target. But at the same time, it is sort of like unrealistic. And, if you've ever been in a position where it's like, I feel like I have to be happy now, or I feel like I have to do this now, and I feel like I have to do that, then it's just like, bro, that's really gonna cause you more stress than you actually need. And, I've been in a position where it's like that as well. Not necessarily happiness, but more so, like people just wanting you to be your best and stuff. And it's like, yeah, cool. I'll try my best, of course. I'm always going to try my best at anything I do all the time. But, it's sort of unrealistic to, be consistent with an emotion. But yeah, anyway, back to the topic. Why I chose to stop trying to be happy all the time. So I feel like when I was younger, like I had so much more energy. I'm still young. I don't know why I keep saying like when I'm younger and shit, but just ignore me. Anyway, like when I was like a few years younger, I'd say. When I was a few years younger, I was more like active. I was more like spontaneous, had more energy, I was more happy. Like I was doing like so much stuff. And then it got to a point where I was like, I hit my 20s and I was like, all right, cool. Like I need to get my shit together because I don't want to go through my 20s and make the same mistake that certain people have, where they sort of just let their life coast by, and then within their 30s to 40s, they've sort of realized, okay, shit, now I need to fix up. Like, by then, you're already near the halfway point, bro. Like, For me, I want to kind of just start doing everything I want to do now, like while I'm in my 20s, so that within my 30s, at least I can be, you know, where I want to be, or on the can't even talk, on the right path. On the right, I was trying to say trajectory, yeah. At least I'm on the right, anyway, at least I'm on the right path to where I want to be. But yeah, when I did that, I sort of like secluded myself from everyone else, and I really put myself in like a isolated position where it was like, all right, cool, I need to do this myself now, sort of thing. And that meant like I lost some friends. That meant that like I wasn't spending as much time with family just because I was focused on what I wanted to do. And with that, I sort of lost like my spark, so to say. To be honest, I wouldn't say it's lost actually. I would just say it's like, it's repressed right now. It's repressed in the midst of my soul. No, I'm joking. It's still there, but it's just not as present anymore because, you know, life and shit. I feel like those, people, you know, I feel like everyone's, you know, experienced that, you know, that sort of feeling sometime in their life where reality just hits and then it's just like, damn, this shit is crazy. Like, I don't feel the way that I feel, I don't feel the way that I felt when I was a kid, put it like that. And then with that, I just sat back and realized, like, you know what? I'm not always gonna be as energetic as I was. I'm not always gonna be as spontaneous as I was. I'm not always gonna be like as happy as I was. Like, there's gonna be times where I'm gonna be happy, and then there's gonna be times where I'm sad, and then there's gonna be times where I'm angry, and then there's gonna be times where, like, you know, like, name any emotion, right? I'm gonna go through it. Which is why I don't base sort of, like, I don't put my happiness. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I feel like you should put your happiness above everything, but it's very unrealistic, or, you know, yeah, it's very unrealistic to be happy all the time. When you try to do something forcefully, it just loses all its value to me. Like, I've realized, like, when things naturally occur, or when they just happen without me having to, you know, do much, that's really when you experience the best, like, the best things. But yeah, if you got any sort of value from this video, then drop a like, subscribe. By the way, I don't want this to be like a negative video. Like, it's cool to be happy, bro. Like, be happy. But, you know, just don't sort of try to be happy all the time, because then you're just gonna burn yourself out, and, you know, no one wants that. Like, it's okay to fluctuate through the emotions. It's cool. Just be you. Do what you need to do. Take care of your family. And yeah, probably gonna end the video there now, because I've been rambling on for quite a while. But yeah, if you got any sort of value, then, you know, drop a like, subscribe. It's on or off day, and I'm out. See you in the next one.